Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Anandia Kharissa Wahyudhy and my student number is A320200122, and I would like to present my presentations about discourse analysis of ethnography. And then the topic will be discussed is what is the discourse analysis of ethnography, and then the second is what is the methodology used in ethnography, and the last one is what is the speaking grade. And then we move the first topic is what is discourse analysis of ethnography. The ethnography of communication is an approach to discourse analysis based on the anthropology and then linguistic. It's a focus on wider range of communicative behavior whose form and function can be represents different ways of life. And Haim states that ethnography of speaking is concerned not simply with language structure, but also language use. And then is the goals of ethnography communication. It is to study the communicative competence of specific speech community by discovering and analyzing pattern of communication that organize language use in particular communicative activities. Anaheim states that communicative competence should include their ability to use language in concrete situations and of everyday life, their ability to engage in conversation like to shop, to interview, or be interviewed for a job, to delivering some stuff, to pray, and etc. And then we move to the second topic, the what is the methodology used in ethnography. Haim proposed a methodology used to discover communicative events, and the method is speaking grid. And then Haim speaking grid can be used to discover a local or cultural relative taxonomy of communicative units. There are three communicative units. First, a speech situation is many circumstances involving the use of speech. Second is speech event or activities. They are directly governed by rules or norms of the use of speech. The last one is speech act. It is that act that can be defined through the illusionary force such as command and create. And what is speaking grid? The Himes has the proposed the method has named the speaking grid, and then speaking grid Himes speaking can be described as following each letter referring to a different possible component of communication. They are speaking as for scene or setting, P for participants, E for ends, A for act sequence, K for key, I is for instruments, N is for norms of interactions, G is for genre. And then we for the detail of explanation of the speaking. First one is as a setting or scenes where the speech event is located in time and space. For example, maybe the um, activity or the events is happen in the campus, school, home, or maybe in the boarding house or from any place. And then P is for participants. The one who takes part in the speech event and it what role like the speaker, addresser, or audience. For example, when we are to talk to with our lecturer, we must choose a different word when we use speak with our friends or maybe our families. And then third is ends. Ends is what the purpose of the speech event is and what its outcomes it meant to be. For example, is it giving informations, telling facts, or etc. And the fourth is act sequence. It is what speech acts make up the speech event and it what order they are performing. Example is like directions, promising, or maybe warning. And then fifth is key. K is for key. Is the tone or manner of performance. For examples like serious or shocking and then ironic, dramatic, something like that. And then sixth is instruments is what channel or medium of communication is used and what language or variety is selected from the participant repertoire. For example is speaking, singing, writing, drumming, or whistling. And the seventh is norm of interactions. Is norm of interaction refers to the conventional rules relating to the conduct of the speech event. For example, is the rules about flooring holding, turn taking, delivery, or topic. And the last one is genre, the type that a speech event belonging to, like interview or gossips, and the other pre-existing conventional forms of speech are drawn on or cited in producing appropriate contribution to talk, quoting from mythology or poetry or scripture. So that's it. My presentations about discourse discourse analysis of ethnography communication. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.